Hello everyone. Happy pre-Turkey Day. I thought I'd come to you and pay you a little visit while I am cooking. I have very great memories of Thanksgiving, watching my parents cook, watching my grandparents cook, getting prepared, setting the table, the football games and all that kind of stuff. And, they provide outstanding memories. I try to do the same for my children growing up. Most of my kids have the benefit of two households or more to visit on the holidays, so they always ate well, I guarantee you. You ask any of them and they'll tell you the same. But I wanted to say a few things. It's one of those, it's not about whether you need to hear this. I want to share this with you because this is something I personally have experienced, and I'm glad that I did. I have had personal, not, well, yeah, personal aspirations, things that I've wanted to do and put off for the benefit of everything else. And, I have thought my purpose, here down on earth in this world, it's so many things that you can be. But just recently, I really have begun to understand what my purpose is. What am I supposed to be doing in this world? And, I would say catering to the needs of others is a strong suit for me. I think that is part of my purpose. And that comes with layers, just like an onion. Different layers, means getting close to the core. But, my purpose, being a person who kind of attaches herself to other people, just trying to find out if there's anything I can do to help. That's not an easy thing to do. We live in a world where people are not necessarily, friendly about sharing. And when they do, sometimes the revelations are so intense. It's almost like, well, did I mean to get involved with all that? Did I mean to ask for all that? But yeah, I did. Being a type of person to take on other people's situations when they share, it's a gift, and I'm very grateful for it because I have had moments where I was in need of somebody, and not just financially or physically, but just emotionally and spiritually. I have been able to have friends that are spiritual and can give me spiritual guidance. And because my walk with Christ has improved greatly over the years, my faith and my trust in Him just solidifies me having a purpose. I don't think that God puts us down here for no reason. Everybody has a purpose. Now, whether you know what yours is or not, that's something that you need to investigate. Everybody should know what their purpose is. Everybody was designed for something. I would task you before the beginning of 2025. Find out what your purpose is. Are you a people person? Are you a mechanical person? What is it that you bring to the world that says you need to be here to make sure that happens? Because we're all important. I listen to a lot of other YouTubers, and the common thread that I'm finding is everyone says we are not in this alone. We are in all of this together. And I think that being in all of this together, just the world, chaos, the good things, the bad things, we have to learn to be there for one another. We have to stop turning our backs on each other because that's not working, clearly. There are too many people dying unnecessarily. There's too many people alone unnecessarily. And loneliness is a hard thing. Nobody wants to really be alone. It's one thing to want solitude, but it's a whole nother thing to be alone. It's not something that we didn't come into this world alone. If nothing else, we always had our mother. And as long as you knew that you had her, you knew you weren't alone. You're not alone in this world. There are people who care. If you're somebody who needs somebody, put it in my comments. Let me know if you need me, because that's the one thing I can guarantee you. Auntie Kathy will always be available to talk. That's why I say in my name of my YouTube is Auntie Kathy Listens, because I do. If you don't need me to make any comments, you don't need any feedback, you just need somebody to listen, let me be your ear. And if I can't be your ear, let me guide you to somebody who can. Just recently, it's not recent, it came back into my view recently. There are organizations where they're just there for you to talk to them. I think that we have more organizations that are coming up with that as their premise, just to have somebody to talk to, because that's something that's really, really necessary. We go through these things called life, and we have succumbed to media, social media, the news, the shows, all of it. We watch these videos on YouTube, and although for entertainment purposes only, we already know that we hear a lot, we see a lot. It's stressful, and sometimes you just need to get it off your shoulders. So with that being said, I'm trying not to burn Tom or his friend Mac and cheese, and get back to cooking for Thanksgiving. But I just want to leave you all with I love you, and you're not alone. You can comment, share, and reach out to me, and I'll be there. You have a purpose. Be grateful for your purpose, because believe me, there are people out there that need you, and they appreciate your purpose. That's the task before 2025 hits. Find your purpose. That being said, you guys, Auntie Kathy loves you. We are here together. God loves you. Kindness is contagious. You can share it with everyone. That's the one thing you can share that you don't have to worry about getting sick from, is kindness. Not enough of it. Hug your neighbor. Check on them. Make sure they're okay. And remember that we love you. Stay remarkable. Happy Thanksgiving. And until the next video, Auntie Kathy